Hi guys, this is Anna from Anna and Ivy, and today I will show you how to create an Etsy video for your product presentation, because Etsy allows us now to upload video clips to our product. So I thought it would be a cool idea to show you how to make a video clip out of your image, of your product image. And in this case I will show you how to make something like a glossy ring. So in case you have a jewelry brand, this is how you could do. So what you will need is your image of the product, Photoshop, at least like 2018 version, and I will create this with the Suncatcher collection with a reflection of light. So let's start. We have Photoshop open. Now the first thing we have to do is to create a Canva. These are the measurements for your Etsy video clip, and I will simply name it Ring Promotion 01. It's up to you how you name it. So let's create the Canva. Here we go. So the next step is to simply drag and drop your photography, your image of the product you have. I have this one from Unsplash, so of course it's not mine because I don't have a ring brand. And then adjust the size to make the ring in the middle. So the next step is to grab some of the light animations from the Suncatcher collection. Let's take this and this and this. Press enter to position it, and now we will adjust the reflection a bit to make it look like it would reflect the sunlight in or from the ring. Stone ring, I don't know. So simply go to edit and then free transform, or you can use Command T as a quick shortcut on your keyboard. And then I will position one by one next to the ring, so it looks like the ring reflects the sun. Here we go. So this one can be a bit bigger, maybe like this. Here we go. Next step is to change the blending mode inside of Photoshop. So I click on one of the light reflection animation and then change the blend mode to lighten, and the other one to screen maybe, and also to maybe, what do we have here? Maybe also screen. Here we go. So at this point we have to check our timeline. Go to Window, Timeline, and click on Create Video Timeline. Don't click on Create Frame Animation, but on the video timeline. So click, and here we go. Now you can already see our image is shorter than our animation, so we have to drag it until it's the same length. And here we go. You could now export the video as it is. It's totally fine, but I will make some adjustments here. So I will make it more kind of branding looking, and I will show you how to do this. But you don't need to, so it's just a matter of taste. So I will go to the rectangle tool. While holding Shift, I will drag a rectangle over here. I will change the fill to invisible and the stroke to white, and change the stroke to like 6 pixels. Here we go. Now Command T again for transform and place it in the middle of the image. Then the next step I would add some text on top, like for example your brand name. I will use Anna and Ivy as a brand name. As you can see, when I click or choose the text tool, I can write inside of the rectangle, which I don't want, so I have to reselect or unselect the rectangle layer and then write down what I want to write down. So I will name it Anna and Ivy, Here we go, again Command T to position the text, and I will adjust the text a tiny bit so it looks a bit more in place, maybe like 200. Here we go. Again, position it in the middle, and then I will add some more text to make it more like brand promotion kind of looking. And I want to add some round text, so I will go to my ellipse tool, and while holding Shift I will create an ellipse, then switch to the text tool, and now we want to write around the ellipse. So as you can see, the cursor changes. Here we go, click on it and you see the text is around the ellipse or the circle. And now I will write my small text in here. I will delete the circle because we don't need it anymore, and then adjust with Command T the position of our word. So now we can also animate the text a tiny bit. But first we have to check our timeline. Again, we have the same situation as we had before. Drag all the elements until they are 50 seconds long. Here we go. And I think I will adjust this one a tiny bit to make it look more nice or nicer. So here we go. Now I would like to animate the font a tiny bit, so I will make this one coming up from 0 opacity to 100. I click on the small arrow here and make a keyframe in the opacity section here, and go to the opacity in your layer panel and drag it until it's invisible. Then maybe go to like 2 seconds or something like this. You can see the time over here, and make the opacity, drag it until it's 100. So now you will see our text appears from 0 opacity to 100. Photoshop is quite slow when it comes to animation, so keep this in mind. It can take a while. Here we go. So now it's coming up here. And what you can also do is to animate this part and every part you like to. So this is just a quick option, and what I will do next is I will change the rectangle a tiny bit. So I will mask some parts out to make it more like modern. I click on the rectangle layer and then make a mask with this small icon here, and then I will change my tool, my cursor to eraser. It's over here. And then simply erase some parts of this rectangle, like maybe this part, and so on. So now we have a different kind of look, and our ring is in the center of this image. So now you can export the video, go to File, Export, and Render Video. At this point you have to make sure your size is set to document size. So simply render the video. This will take a while. As I said before, Photoshop is not a real animation kind of program, so it sometimes struggles a bit with this whole video thing, but you can also make the same effects inside of Premiere or After Effects if you like. this is our final result. You can simply upload this like it is to Etsy, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this small tutorial, and I'm happy to see your video clips on Etsy. And yeah, that's it. Have fun. Bye!